Hello everyone and welcome back to our fourth and final part of our storage floating island. And today we are completing the last and newest DLC, Wish Blossom Ranch. And I'm going to be very fair with you guys about this build. I don't know particularly how much we're going to get done because I really want to make the 4 sections like we have before, but we don't have a lot of Winnie the Pooh items yet until Honeyglow Woods gets here. So we're gonna do our best, and I hope you guys enjoy. So what I kind of want to start with, as you can see, I laid out like the chests for each of the sections, and I started mapping the pathway out. I gotta get a lot more pebbles in order to map this pathing out. But because Storybook, or Wish Blossom Ranch, I keep calling it Storybook Vale. I get the two like intertwiningly confused. But because Wish Blossom has... There's like the Cruella de Vil section. There is a, there's Cruella de Vil. There's Pixie Hollow. There's, oh goodness. Why is like all of these sections failing me now? So we have like the main Alpine section. We've got the Winnie the Pooh section. We've got a Pixie section. So those are kind of what I am going to lean into for this is those kind of 4 sections. And then of course we have the like iconic Winnie the Pooh area. All right, why are we not fitting? So those are kind of what we're going to play off of here is those 4 sections. So this section's going to be the Cruella de Vil area. And so I don't know what we're doing per se, like with the tables and stuff. I haven't decided yet. So back in the Cruella de Vil section, I think we're gonna make this like the flower section. So I want to go ahead and grab those garden beds that we used before, now that we kind of have this set up. And like I said, this area is going to be the most undone, unpolished section that we do have. So there is, I think, 12 flowers in Wish Blossom. There's like not a lot of items. Yeah, so we have 12 flowers in Wish Blossom. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Perfect. So we're gonna pull these chests out this way. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet, but flower section complete. I don't know for sure if we're gonna add like more walls to this. I don't have a ton of... Okay, so we have all of our flower beds set up, and I don't know how far out I'm going to go. And like I said, I just don't know how much of this we're actually going to get done because... So the way I like get my storage islands all set and the way I keep like collecting a bunch of stuff is by like I get all of my quest lines done and then I start like hoarding all of my stuff for storage islands. So I just finished all of my Wish Blossom stuff literally 2 days ago, so I don't have a ton of items yet. So it's going to make it hard to build a ton of items. But that's okay. We are going to get it done, and it'll all be okay. All right, so we've got our flowers here. This is going to be our cooking stuff up here. We are going to make a, I believe, I want to make a pixie area, I think, for the gems, and then we're going to do the Winnie the Pooh area for the flowers. So we do have all of our cooking stuff here. We're just going to do regular tables for the Alpine section, for like the winter section, just because I just don't, again, I don't have a ton of items just yet. So we'll go ahead and throw these in here. And again, nothing is like set in stone. I'm not saying this is where they're going to stay. I obviously have to go walk around it and see. Perfect. So we have the 2 sections complete. And then next, we're going to go ahead and sort out this. I'm going to throw these up here like this. Like I said, we don't have a ton of Winnie the Pooh stuff right now. We do have some, but not a lot. So I'm going to do my best with what I've got and kind of go from there. I'm lining up all of these. I don't know how many for sure I'm going to need, but I'm lining them up. All right, so that's that. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I actually think it is 11. So we might have hit the nail on the head with that one. All right, let's go ahead and... So kind of maybe what we'll do for the Winnie the Pooh section is we have the big tree. Maybe we'll add just like another tree that kind of matches here and make it almost like an archway going into the Cruella de Vil section. See, so maybe we do something similar to like this, because this feels very like 100-acre woods-esque. Do I do like a small, maybe like that, and then take another orange one and go the other way? Kind of like a homemade arch, but not. That might actually work because we're actually going to add a little bit more pathing here as well. I do have to acquire more pebbles. I don't have enough. And then for the tables going behind the chests in this section, I wanted to do something a little different because we do have them. I have these cute little like Tigger messy drawers, and I thought these would be fun as they are Winnie the Pooh. So we'll go like this and like that. And we'll run down to Scrooge's in just a minute and grab a couple more. So we're going to need 4 more of these messy drawers. And then before we run down to Scrooge's, we're going to make our pixie area really quick. And for the pixie area, so these are all of like the little pieces that we have. And I'm thinking, yeah, I like this a lot. And then like, I like this going that way. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. I love that it all kind of like mixes together. And this still feels like Winnie the Pooh-esque, even if it's not full-heartedly Winnie the Pooh. And then we have all of our little chests here. And I am going to use the pixie tables that we have, but I do have to make perfect. Okay, so let's go to Scrooge's real fast. We're going to grab a couple of the other items that we want. I am also going to run into Wish Blossom real quick and collect some stuff from the stalls for the day and make sure that we have any more stuff that we might need. Okay, so we grabbed everything we need. All right, so I ended up making, so we got a couple of tables for those. I almost just kind of want like a couple of trees here, and then because I want you to be able to see the Winnie the Pooh tree. I think that part is the part that's like most important. This looks better because then you can really see the tree, and I can do some like cute decor on the front of the tree. And then we have obviously the little pixie tables for our gems, and we have this. All right, let me go grab, let me see about making some pathing. It's annoying me that it's raining, but it's okay. All right, so I just spent some time kind of decorating each of the areas so that they look pretty adorable. So we have like the big flowers over in the pixie area. I added some trees and some fencing to the Winnie the Pooh area. I ended up adding another wall to the DeVille area because it just feels like Cruella would try and keep everyone out. And then I readjusted the flower beds. I might even move them a little bit more, like maybe move some of these down here just because we have plenty of space and I feel like it could be good. We could also maybe add, like we have Corella's big old fountain that we've got from Scrooge's. That could look cool in the middle. Or maybe just another piece of like something from her in the middle of this, which would be fun. See, I kind of like this like round open middle part. And then in the Alpine section, like the main Wish Blossom section, I went ahead and added this cute little like half archway, which you can walk through in either way here. And I added some trees with some snow so that it just feels very open. And honestly, this is looking a lot better than I thought it was going to. I had little hope, especially because I was really scared about this Winnie the Pooh area with the lack of items that we have. But I can always add some final like cutesy touches to this later on when we have more items. So next up, I'm going to go ahead and get everything sorted out into where it's going and into the bins. So I will be back after I get all of that done. Okay, so we officially have everything laid out, at least a little bit. Obviously, I'm still missing stuff because as I said, I don't have everything done just yet, but I am going to collect it all, don't worry. So let me give you a quick overview now that we have everything out. We've got our craftables here. We have all of our gemstones here. We've got our food back here. The food is like the sparsest portion of this. I really need to work on that. And then we have our gorgeous flower section here. So let me give you guys a complete and full walkthrough of our gorgeous storage island. So in the center of our storage island, we do have our wonderful little wishing well, which will transport you up here. And when you first come on the island, we have the Wish Blossom Ranch side and the Eternity Isle side, which I still need to add a little bit of decor to. And just having the wishing well in the middle just feels so like perfect because it's bringing all 4 of our wonderful areas that we have so far together. And then as you come up to the other side of the wishing well, we do have the main valley section and we have the Storybook Vale section. Now down here, I do have a few extra little storage chests that don't match, but they do house some presents, some dream shards, stuff that I could need for new characters or to make some quick Dreamlight. I also have some of our like different little event items in here. So like the little 4-leaf clovers from the event, I have candy from the Christmas event, I have buttons, stuff like that is sitting in here. And then in this one is all of our dream shards. And then in this one here is just stuff that I have not sorted out yet. I do also have one over here in this section, which is going to house fully cooked meals so that when it comes time for different things, I can have meals already ready, and I'm going to be buying out Tiana's every day and filling this up so that I no longer have to worry about that. But thank you guys so much for watching this series. I can't believe it is finally complete, and I am so happy with it. I'm going to be starting a new series very shortly about redoing my farm island as well. And of course, we're going to be making a second storage island for Honeyglow Woods, so be sure to stick around for that. Be sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment down below what your favorite section of the storage island was. And be sure you hit that subscribe button to see more videos. And I will see you guys next time.